students. In previous class we have learned the reaction direction, how can determine reaction direction by the using of QC values and KC values. We can determine the reaction direction. Now it is a last third application, okay, that is calculated concentrations at equilibrium. It is a third application in equilibrium constant. Okay, first application is predict the extent of a reaction. Second one is predict the reaction direction, and the third one is calculate the concentrations at equilibrium. So here the one problem is given, and from this we calculated equilibrium concentrations. Here 3 moles of phosphorus pentachloride kept in 1 liter closed vessels. Okay, closed vessels was allowed to attain equilibrium at 380 kelvins. Temperature is very important. And next, calculated composition of mixture at equilibrium. Composition is nothing but concentrations. Calculated the final concentrations of equilibrium mixture at equilibrium. So here already Kc value is given. So here what happened? So how much the container? Closed vessels, closed reaction vessel. How much capacity? 1 liter. It is a closed vessel. How much the capacity? 1 liter capacity. So how many moles of phosphorus pentachloride is taken? 3 moles. 3 moles of phosphorus pentachloride will be given. How many moles? 3 moles. At equilibrium, that means the reaction will proceed to reach equilibrium, and further again it will attain equilibrium. At equilibrium, how much the equilibrium constant value? 1.80. Okay, so temperature is 380 kelvins, and the equilibrium constant value is 1.80. Okay, this is the information is given. So now first of all, whenever we calculated the concentrations at equilibrium, first we should write balanced chemical equation. Okay, it is very important. First we should write balanced chemical equation. Balanced means, what is that? The number of moles of reactant is exactly equal to number of moles of product. So both reactant moles as well as product moles, both are equal. For example, the reaction phosphorus pentachloride is equilibrium with phosphorus trichloride plus chlorine gas. Okay, balanced chemical equation means how many phosphorus atoms? 1. Here is also 1 phosphorus atom. How many chlorine atoms are there? 5. And right side 3 plus 2, 5 chlorine atoms. So that's why it is a balanced chemical equation. Next, we can create a tabular form. Is very important. So now we can create a tabular form. In this tabular form, we write the phosphorus pentachloride concentration as well as phosphorus trichloride concentration as well as chlorine concentrations. First of all, initial concentration, we write the initial concentrations. How much the initial concentration already in this problem? In this problem, 3 moles of phosphorus pentachloride, that is the initial. Okay, initial concentration is 3 moles. So at initial concentration of phosphorus pentachloride, how much product? There is no product, because here there is no start of the reaction. So change after certain time, change. How much is the change here? Some X moles of chlorine will be formed as well as X moles of phosphorus trichloride will also form, as well as from 3 moles some X moles of phosphorus pentachloride will consume. Consume means it is indicated by negative sign. Formation means it is indicated by plus symbol or positive symbol. Here from 3 moles after certain time, X moles will be consumed and X moles will be formed as well as another X moles will be formed. So now equilibrium concentration. Equilibrium concentration. How much the equilibrium concentration here? 3 moles. And how much the consuming? Minus X moles will be consumed. This is a equilibrium concentration or final concentration. Here is also X moles. Here is also X moles. These are the final concentrations or equilibrium concentration. So now we will find the X value. From this we can find out the equilibrium concentrations. Okay, so already Kc value is given. From this you will write Kc for this reaction. for this reaction, equilibrium constant. What is the equilibrium constant? How can we write product concentration? So which are product here? The concentration of phosphorus trichloride and the chlorine is divided by concentration of the phosphorus pentachloride. Okay, so now how much the concentration at equilibrium? Equilibrium constant is very important at equilibrium. At equilibrium concentrations, molar concentrations are at equilibrium. Okay, so now how much concentration at equilibrium? X. How much? Here is also X divided by 3 minus X. So how much the value? Equilibrium constant value is also given, that is 1.80. So now from this cross multiplication, what happened? X square minus 3 minus x into 1.80 equal to 0. Okay, from this equation the finalize is x square plus 1.8x minus 5.4 equal to 0. Okay, so this is this equation is like this is a square, sorry, ax square plus bx plus c equal to 0. From this equation we can find the x value, that is, so minus b plus or minus under root of b square minus 4ac divided by 2a. Okay, this is comparing the values. So from this the final solution is x having 1.59 value. Okay, so now calculated the concentrations at equilibrium. At equilibrium, the concentration of phosphorus trichloride is 1.59 and the chlorine gas is 1.59, and the last one is the concentration of phosphorus pentachloride at equilibrium is 1.41. Okay, so these are the concentrations at equilibrium. Okay, so from this we can conclude that first of all we should write the balanced chemical equation, and the second one is we can create a tabular from. In this, reaction coefficient is very important. Here reaction coefficient is 1, that's why we taken 1x. Here 1 mole of reaction coefficient for phosphorus trichloride, that's why here is also 1, here 1, here 1. Okay, for example, here 2 we taken 2x, here 2 we taken 2x, here 3 we taken 3x, here 3 we taken 3x. Okay, here 4 we taken 4x. So in change is very important. Change in the concentration is depending upon the stoichiometric coefficients reaction. It's very important. The applications of equilibrium constant, there are 3 applications. First one is predict the extent of a reaction, second one is predict the direction of a reaction, and the third one is calculated the concentrations at equilibrium.